my drillers, it's your geezer Big Daddy Cow here, and welcome back to another episode of Demonology 101, where in today's episode I'm going to be talking to you about Implosion. That's right, the abilities to make your imps go boom. So, without further ado, let me talk to you about this talent. This talent, Implosion, we use it for a lot of big AOE. How do we use Implosion? Well, if you have no imps active, you can't use it. Why? Because it needs wild imps. And just to clarify, for those of you that are very new to Warlock, this summon imp, that doesn't count. That does not count for Implosion. Doesn't even exist for you. Being a Demonology Warlock, you only summon this guy. But, anyway, the wild imps you summon from Handle Dans get from inner demons or... No, they don't even... No. I was about to say something stupid there. But the wild imps that will appear on this tracker, you want to implode them. I would highly recommend, and this is one of the few add-ons I'd recommend for any spec in the game, but I'd highly recommend for Demonology you get some form of add-on or weak aura to track imp timers. I personally like having the timers of all my demons, and I will share with you this week aura in the video description. It's a very nice week aura that's helped me throughout this expansion. Now, why do we need to track our timers? Well, in a nutshell, every imp has 6 casts, yeah? Regardless of any stat you have, that imp will always cast 6 times before dying, yeah? Which is why if you have really high haste, they cast a bit too quickly and you don't get as big of implosions. So, imploding. Let's go through it basically. I have 2 imps of an imp out. Boom, I've imploded. As you can see, it's done some damage. But how can I make this implosion better? Well, first of all, you could start by spamming Handle Dans. And just look at that, I got 6 imps. Boom. Bigger implosion, as you can see. How can I make it even better? Right, other talents like From the Shadows or whatever, or the Dreadbite AoE cleaves. So you got Dreadlash, and then you got Stratagem. Used to be called From the Shadows and Shadowlands. Apologies if I get it wrong. But what it does, AoE Dreadbite, yeah, with your Dreadstalkers, and it means more Shadow Flame damage get taken by the target. And whenever Stalkers, this pretty much is going to be near 100% uptime. What damage class is Implosion? It's Shadow Flame damage. So, before you do your... Well, you want to have your Dreadstalker debuff active on your enemy before you go and do your Implosions. Yeah? Get away from the Shadow Priest. Boom! There's more damage. Great. What else do we have? Well, we can also layer on top Fellsunder. What's Fellsunder? Well, as your demon is doing his spin to win, he applies a little debuff to the target. Increased damage, also with Hand March Stratagem. Boom, boom, combined together. Big implosion, big damage. Very nice. So, that's good and all to know how Implosion works, how your modifiers interact with Implosion. But when do you press it? Well, this comes back to the demon timers on the right here. Whenever your imps are about to expire, yeah? Your oh shit, wrong target. Your longest lasting group of imps, whenever they are about to expire, boom, you implode. 1 cast left, boom, implode. Implode them all. They'll go in. This maximizes the amount of implosions you can do. Of course, sometimes there's higher priority buttons to be pressing. Let's say if you're ramping or something, then yeah, you don't really want to be imploding. You also don't want to implode, yeah, when you have, wait for it, your Tyrant out, woo! Why don't you want to implode when your Tyrant's out? Well, you're building up for a big implosion. There is an exception to this rule though. If an AoE pack's about to die, yeah, or you are, you know, coming up for just massive AoE and that implosion is going to deal huge damage to help you get through this pack properly. Then implode when you have a lot of imps, okay? The thing with Tyrant is it will get you above that 10 imp mark. And it will probably help you stay there for a long time. So, that is how Implosion works, and that's when you implode. One thing to note, when your Tyrant window ends, then look out for your demon timers. When the imp group's about to expire, boom, full send a massive horde of imps in there. Implosion, big damage. Couple more factors that do affect Implosion. Recon, Spiteful Recon, that will increase your Implosion damage. Imp Gang Boss. Excuse me. Hello, I'm just choking at seeing this horrible tier set. Basically, this gives an RNG chance for your imps to be an empowered imp. Does more damage when imploded, and will bring you back a new imp. Yeah? When it gets imploded, a new imp will spawn, and it will just be a regular imp. Oh no, I don't think it does that anymore. No, okay, never mind. It just does more damage when it is imploded. My bad. Wishful thinking when the spec was designed properly. So yeah, this is pretty useless. Yeah. So just remember, stream, chat, viewers, my good friends, my Demonology warlocks. A big summary. Implode when you have 2 or more targets. Try not to implode during your Tyrant windows. Bad idea. You will get damage modifiers from Houndmaster Stratagem and Fellsunder. Build up your imp army before imploding. Try not to over implode. Doesn't work out well for you. You're not going to get more damage if you keep spamming Implosion. You get damage from Implosion by building a lot of imps, then imploding them. Implode when your latest set of imps has 1 cast left, i.e. is about to expire. You can track this using add-ons and weak auras. Anyway, that's big detail on a simple spell. I'm hoping that this covers just about everything you need with this spell, and that you guys are going to pump in your Mythic Plus this season with this knowledge, and on some raid fights as well. As I say, you do use it in 2 or more targets, so yeah, be wary of that. One more thing to note is that Implosion will always do full damage to its off targets, but not to its main target. Or maybe it's the other way around. You know what? I'll confirm it, and I'll put it in the comments down below as a pinned comment so that you guys will know. And as you know with any of my videos, if I make a mistake, I will pin it in the main comment so that you guys can easily see. Anyway guys, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Add any comments for any questions you may have, or if you have any corrections for me being an idiot, then be free to drop them down in the comments below. Alright guys, see you later.